everyone, welcome to Smile Tech Apps. Today I will explain you how to fix game crashes in Windows 11. Okay, so each game will run based on system requirements and graphical requirements. For example, let's say Shadow of Tomb Raider. Okay, system requirements. If you see what it is telling us, I need operating system of around Windows 7 and above. Minimum Intel CPU I need is i3 or AMD. RAM I need 8 GB minimum. And if you see the graphic card that is supported is NVIDIA GTX 660, GTX 1050 and above, and DirectX version 11 and above. And the storage should be 40 GB. Okay, so it is telling that to run this game I cannot run it on a default Intel graphic card. I might need some graphic cards from NVIDIA and or AMD Radeon. Okay, so the first check is how do you check that? So first is open your system, type dxdiag. Okay, so once you click, okay, it will show your system information basically. Okay, if you see I have a Intel i5, the requirement is i3, so I'm meeting it. I have a 8 GB RAM, which is exactly meeting to that game. I have a DirectX 12, whereas the game needed only DirectX 11, right? And now coming to display, this is my Intel graphic cards, which is showing that I have only 128 MB memory. Always go with display memory because this is the memory that game will use. Okay, on first priority. On second priority, yes, it will use your shared memory. But in my system, if you see there is a render tab. A render tab is nothing but which will show you the the actual graphic card that you have. For example, in my system I have a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050, and if you see for me I can run the Shadow of Tomb Raider with the GTX 1050. Okay, and if you see my display memory is 4 GB, what it means is I can easily run the game because I have a 4 GB graphic cards inbuilt into my system. Okay, so this is the first check. Now after this, the first thing that you need to do is, for example, now we have a DirectX. If you see, they mentioned DirectX version 11. So sometimes what happens, your system might not have the DirectX latest file. So what you need to do is you need to download this. Type DirectX, go here. I know I have shown this download procedure in other window, but I'll be quick and complete this. Okay, so yeah, so you need to click this DirectX web and either accept the agreement next, install the Bing bar next. Okay, and it will initialize and tell me like any DirectX is missing or not. Okay, now let it happen parallelly. I'm gonna another important thing that we need to do is uh, go to system variables. Okay, if you see edit the system environment variables. Now what does this show? Okay, so if it shows you system properties basically, like say computer name, hardware. Hardware is nothing but your device manager where it will list all your system data. For example, if I open the display adapters, I can see my graphic card there. Okay, now coming to advanced section. Advanced. Okay, so you'll need to come to advanced section, but let me just pause it here and go back to the DirectX. If you see, my DirectX is telling me that I have already the latest version of DirectX. No installation is necessary. So I'll just click finish. For your system, you might need to just update. So follow the steps and update it. Now coming back to the system properties, the environment variables window. Okay, you need to go to the advanced section, go to this performance, visual effects, processing, scheduling, memory usage and virtual memory. Settings tab, click settings tab and go to the next. Here also you'll find advanced section and data execution prevention. So come to data execution prevention. So this is the main thing. What happens is when a game runs, okay, there might be certain services of the game which Windows might block. Okay, so if what I mean, it is just for the security purposes and stuff. So what you can do is you can come to this section, turn on the DPT. So if you see, turn on DEP For DEP means data execution prevention for all programs and services except those I select. So here what you need to do is you need to select your game wherever you have saved your game exe file, right? So you need to go there and do it. For example, I have saved my games in PC games folder, right? So I'll go here, I'll go inside this and select my exe file, and you need to select here. That's all. Okay. Once you do that, just click apply and click OK. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Understood, right? So like that you can do. Hmm? So so then now you try running your games. It will definitely work. Okay. Now, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video.